Walking down this road. I'm walking now, by the way. I'm doing like 2 miles a day minimum. And I'm walking down this road this way because there's a fox that lives down here. I have Tonka with me. There's a fox that lives down here, and I haven't seen it for a while. Now, two of my neighbors were talking about killing it, and I was trying to like tell them not to, but I don't know. They have chickens. Some chickens were disappearing. It ended up being a raccoon that was taking them. It was taking like baby chickens. Wasn't even the fox. But I just had this feeling, you know, people get this in their head like, no, that's a fox. It should not be living around here. And if it's not going to get my chickens, it will. I have not seen the fox in months, either of them. And I assume that their den was over here because you would see them up on this like pile of like gravel, or I don't know, it's like a pile of dirt, and they'd just be sunning in the afternoon. They were fucking cool as shit. I hope nothing happened to them. I'm looking for their den to see if there's a den or footprints, anything like that. Neighbors have two dogs that are just sort of yard dogs. They have like yard birds and yard bunnies. You can't see them right now, but sometimes they'll be out here in the middle of the road. Tonka heel. And the two dogs came out yesterday. I don't usually walk down here. I don't know the dogs. Looks like this like sort of blackish looking Weimaraner. And then this black, I don't know, nondescript, I don't know, black dog. They're both fixed. They were sort of aggressive, but it wasn't anything where I felt, you know, like it was going to be a problem at all. Tonka's got balls. And I walk with a walking stick. So I was just like, no, get away. You know, that's it. Now I just walk by. And no, Tonka, heel. I think there's a bird over here. Get a heel. I was pointing on something. Leave it, dude. Heel, man. Walk. Heel. I don't want him doing that. We're not hunting. Do I have a gun in my hand? No. Get a heel. Here. Anything like that ever happens with you, just try and make yourself look as big as possible. And say no. No. Now we just walked by and the one black dog was out and, you know, came out barking, but I just said no and pointed to it. And it stopped dead in its tracks, and we just kept walking. I told a good boy. You know, they're territorial. That's their territory, but we're walking down this. So you better get used to us dogs, which they seem fine. So we're coming up on the dirt mound. I would see them like over there. I don't know. I fear the worst. Sometimes I'd see them on the train tracks, but they were always in this area. I haven't seen them in a while. That's where I would see them, right up there, like on top of that like mound of, you know, whatever that is. Gravel, dirt, it's gravel. I'd see them up there sunning in the afternoon. They were beautiful. I have not seen them. It just really bums me out. I'm gonna search along this creek, see if I see any footprints. Over along there, the railroad tracks, see if I see anything. It bums me out, man. I like foxes. It's a dog. Not really, yeah, it's pretty much a dog. Not like a coyote or a wolf. That's a full-on dog. It's a canid. It's a dog. It is a dog. They function like a dog. Beautiful. Now, I have actually seen people trying to fish. This is the upper part of Post Creek. Tonka, here. This is real beautiful here. Except for the bag of whatever, I'll get that, the rolled gold, I'll get that. I've actually seen people trying to fish. There's not this exact area. This is running into the upper part of Post Creek, which, you know, about 300 feet away, there's people trying to fish this. This is like a tributary. This is coming down from the hills. It's just, you know, runoff. But I'm thinking that, like, there's got to be a den around here. We'll see some footprints. Not seeing fox footprints. Gravel pile. Hey, Tonka, here. That's the backside of where they hang out. Maybe there's something kind of den over here. Tonka thinks we're hunting, but which we're not. Heel. I'm not too worried about a fox. I have Tonka. He has his rabies shots. You know, I got a stick. Those things are half the size of Tonka. Tonka's not acting like he smells any dogs in that area, that's for sure. He's looking though. See anything. Look at these piles of gravel. I hear a lot of geese. I think I could be goose hunting. I'd have to check the dates, but Tonka, heel. Come on, buddy, heel. But Ike is retired, so if Ike can't go, I'm not going. Hear all the geese? Hear them? I don't know if this is picking it up, but there's a lot of geese in the area, and I noticed that walking up here. Now, I believe that there is a early March, maybe mid-March, there's a goose season. There's about 5 Canadian goose seasons, and snows and blues, at least in some areas, you can shoot as many as you want. I would go goose hunting. I didn't go this year because of Ike. Ike has a skin condition, and I don't want him getting wet and stuff. He's retired, fuck it. He doesn't need to go. So I don't believe I did it last year either. I don't know. I sort of miss it, and I'll tell you what, now that I'm walking, I'm forcing myself to walk. I might as well be hunting with Tonka. It's a sport that gets you out walking. Grouse hunting is a lot of walking. It's a lot of walking, you know. I don't know. Right, Tonk? Tonka, heel. Tonka wants to go. I don't see this fox. This bums me out. I don't see anything. I don't see like footprints. I don't see anything like that. I see Tonka's footprints. Tonka's taking a dump. Good boy. You know, it could have a den underneath the tracks, you know. It could. I mean, this doesn't get that high like that. It never gets as high as like that upper railroad tie. It's very possible. It could be anywhere. I'm sort of glad I'm not seeing any, like maybe it is living away from here now. It was just, man, I just saw it all the time, you know? It was always up here. I just was fearing the worst. I'm still sort of fearing the worst. You know, it's just, I don't know. You know, I was trying to talk him out of like, don't, that's a dog. You know, maybe there's another option. You could trap them and move them. Legally, you're not supposed to move a wild animal like that, but would I? Yeah, I would trap it if it was between, you know, my neighbor shooting a fox, or, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to kill it with a trap. And I was like, what if a domestic dog gets stuck in that thing? You know, traps, I'm not too wild about trapping. I think it's fucked up. If you're gonna, listen, you're gonna eat meat? Do you hunt? Okay. Do you eat meat, but you give hunters shit? Then you're full of shit. At least we acknowledge the animal's alive. It's a problem for me. Pigs, if I own a pig, I am not going to be able to eat pig anymore. It is. It's just a fact. Or like a baby cow. I was thinking about getting a Black Angus. If I get a baby cow, I'll never eat steak again. It's the truth. It's like pigeon. Pigeon? When I was a kid, I would eat, I would hunt doves. We would hunt pigeons. They're delicious. And now my wife, Remy, you know? And my son Solar's a pigeon. I could never eat a pigeon. I'm gonna look a little bit more for the fox. Hey, Tonka, heel. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's on something. Hang on. He was coming, and then he's like, no, here. Tonka, here. Heel. Good boy. Found the fox. This is a real bummer. That's right where it would hang out. It would just be sitting up there, sitting in the sun. There it is. That's fucked up. I know exactly what happened. I can't say who shot it, but clearly somebody took a shot from the road. It got hit and tumbled down here and died right there. That's fucked up. Like I said, I don't know who did it. Clearly somebody shot it. It's clearly, like, look at its skull. It's like so much smaller than Tonka's. That's a fox. Arctic fox, they change color. Totally. They go all white. And then they drop to all white and go to a darker color for the winter. So, or white for the winter. But that's clearly, that's the fox. That's where it would live. That's where it was hanging. Every day I'd see the motherfucking thing. Who wouldn't want to see a fucking fox? I'm sorry, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm going to take the skull. I'll take this. Teeth are dropping out. Now get out of here, dude. Bummer. It's frozen to the ground. I want the teeth. Wow, look at that. Look at that. It's like white. Look at that. That's long. It's pretty long. That one's real nice too. Look at that. That's like a vampire tooth. That's beautiful. It's crazy looking. It's crazy looking. Look at it. Get out, Tonka. Tonka, leave my shit alone, dude. It's another tooth. It's a big one. There's other bones I can use, but they're pretty frozen into the ground, so I'll take the skull, the jawbone, and the teeth. We'll do something with it. That bums me out, man. That is what happened, asshole. Listen, not an asshole. I think I know who did it. I do. It's not an asshole. I just don't agree with. I don't agree with that. You know. And it wasn't the fox killing his chickens. It could have been, but it was a raccoon. So, you know, killed that too. You're not supposed to do that. Everybody know that? You're not supposed to do that. You can contact the Department of Conservation and tell them that it's a nuisance animal. But, you know, I'm not condemning the dude. I'm not. I just think it sucks. You know, that is what happened. Come on, we're right off the road. We're right off the road. It would just sit up there. You could drive and just roll down your window and look at it. He got shot. I don't know who did it, but I do have my suspicions. That sucks, man. Hey, Tonka, heel. I think tomorrow me and Tonka are gonna go to Beaver Dam State Forest and we'll walk there, or maybe Cinnamon Lake. Look for some grouse. See what's going on. Maybe I can find a place to hunt turkeys or something. I don't know. It's exercise. I guess I'm hunting again. I took a little time off. I really did. Sort of bummed me out. I could go hunting and not kill anything. I could go hunting and just, like I do with Bigfoot research, like I'll just try and get a picture of it. That's what we might do, right, Tonka? We could shoot a bird for Tonka too. I'm not a vegetarian. I eat meat. Totally about it, but I like seeing them alive. And grouse, you can't really see alive. This is a good point. You don't really see them alive because they hide until you're just right on them. So maybe we'll shoot some grouse. Not tomorrow, it's not the season. Tonka is working the field. Tonka wants to go hunting for sure. Good ducks over there. Tonka's all amped up now. Tonka's been duck hunting. He could go duck hunting. I could take him duck hunting. It's just like, he's just very hyperactive. He's better doing this. This is what he's good at. This is where he excels, is covering ground, you know, looking for shit. That is beautiful. See that? Like that's deep enough. There could be a fish in there. Yeah, see, I've seen people fishing this, which seems strange, but see, look at how fast Tonka can cover ground. Tonka, here! Look at how fast he is. Here! He just could go this speed like all the time. And then he'll slow down and he'll start sprinting again. Look at Tonka. I've seen somebody fishing this. Not right there, but about 500 or 600 feet down that way. Tonka! Tonka's on something. No, here! Nice! This is a perfect place to get cattails. They'll be sort of clean. They're not, like if you get them from a wildlife management area that's full of waterfowl, I'm telling you, the water just, it smells like feces and stuff. There's a lot of waterfowl in Catherine Creek. For to get them from an area like this, it's not inundated with waterfowl. Sure, we just saw some ducks, but and the other thing about cattail that you got to know is, like, you got to get them early. You can't get cattail, you know, later in the summer and stuff. You got to get them early in the spring, right when they're popping up, and you can cook them sort of like that, or like a leek, something like that. You can do a lot of things with them. They're pretty delicious.